production of live Marion High School athletics. This live stream is brought to you by John A. Logan College. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness. Why would you go anywhere else? Watermark Auto Group. Visit one of our 6 locations and experience the Watermark difference today with additional support provided by SIH. SIH Outpatient Rehabilitation Services offering direct access for patients. Black Diamond Harley Davidson. Black Diamond Harley Davidson and their family of businesses including Black Diamond RV, Coco Pelly Golf Club, and the Oasis. Farmers State Bank. No one serves you better. Like our Wildcats, Farmers State Bank is proud to be a part of our community. Supercuts. Everyone wants to look their best, and Supercuts is here to help. 20% discount for Marion Unit 2 staff and students with ID through May 31st. Other partners include First Mid Bank and Trust. With First Mid, you and your debit card will have the perfect friendship every step along the way. King & Gardner State Farm Insurance. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Legence Bank. A proud supporter of Marion Athletics and excited to be a part of Wildcat Country. The Hub Recreation Center. From our state-of-the-art fitness center and indoor track to our heated pools, water slide, basketball courts, and youth programs, the Hub Recreation Center has something for everyone. Kemper CPA Group, LLC. If you feel like you're drowning, call the experts at Kemper CPA Group. They'll give you the tools to keep your business afloat. Marion Plumbing, LLC. Offering commercial and residential services. Contact owner Tony Gooch at 922-7142. First Southern Bank. Local people, local decisions. Local banking at its best. Murphy Wall State Bank. We're here to help you make your next move. Visit us on the Hill in Marion. Arcadia Wealth Management. Providing customized services for discerning clients. Call us at 993-1970. Mr. B's Landscaping. Mr. B's is the area's best resource for landscape and hardscape solutions. Call us at 771-7051. And the Marion Star, where Marion is the star. Call us at 997-7827 to subscribe, or visit us in person at 1205 Tower Square Plaza or online at swinfordpublications.com.
It's another cold day in Marion, but things are heating up inside Wilson Gym. When these two non-conference rivals met a year ago, it was Murphysboro who pulled the upset en route to their 20th win. But Jordan Cook and Ray Bardeau and the Marion Wildcats have their eyes set on revenge. It's the Wildcats, it's the Red Devils here live on the Marion Star Facebook, brought to you by Watermark and John A. Logan College.
When you're shopping for a new or used vehicle at Watermark, you'll notice the Warranty Forever sticker on the windshield. Here's what that actually means. The powertrain on the vehicle is covered for unlimited mileage and unlimited time. That's the engine and transmission. There's no cost to you. It covers 100% parts and 100% labor. That means when you purchase a vehicle from Watermark, you have coverage for as long as you own the vehicle. So when you think of Watermark, think of Warranty Forever and true peace of mind.
And now, with our SIH pregame show, here's your host, Riley Swinford.
Hello and welcome from Cus Wilson Gym in Marion, where the Marion Wildcats and Murphysboro Red Devils are set to battle in a non-conference game here on a cold Saturday afternoon in Marion. The Wildcats trying to bounce back from a 66-45 loss to Mount Vernon last night as they try to get back on track and in the win column today with Murphysboro coming to town. But before we get into today's game, let's talk a little bit about last night, where the Rams really dominated the Wildcats. They scored the game's first 17 points and had 4 players in double figures, led by Carson Prose, 20 points. N.J. Benson had 12, Dylan Harkins 11, and Kwani Rudd had 10 as the Rams made quick work of Marion. Marion was outscored 17-5 in the first quarter, and they trailed 37-19 at half and 49-32 after 3 quarters. Marion just had 1 player reach double figures, Ray Bardeau. Our Hub Rec Center player of the game last night was Jordan Cook, who had 9 points on 3 threes. Evan Noley chipped in 8, and Bryson Wilson had 6 off the bench. Here's a look at last night's game, brought to you by SIH here on our pregame show.
It's just been a tough week. With the snow, the weather, we haven't had the common preparation that you need to be at a level to play against Mount Vernon.
And what about tomorrow? What's
Well,
the game
I
plan?
mean, Murphysboro brings a team. They have 2 kids that really hurt us last year, and we'll have to play well. We'll have to play, be a lot. It's hard to be mentally sharp when you're physically not ready to go. And hopefully we can find a way to get through this tomorrow.
And while Marion was on the wrong side of a 66-45 loss, Murphysboro was on the right side of a 64-45 win. The Red Devils hosted Harrisburg last night in a Southern Illinois river-to-river conference game and picked up the win. Murphysboro led 26-24 at half and took over the game with an 18-2 run in the third quarter to lead 42-26. Their leading scorer last night, our player to watch from the Red Devils entering the game tonight, was Calvin Clemens, who had 26 points to pace the Red Devils, who enter play today 2-3. And these 2 teams do have some history from a year ago. They played at Murphysboro almost a year ago to the date last year on February 11th at Murphysboro. Murphy won that game 48-39. They took the lead for good at the 3:12 mark of the first quarter and never looked back, en route to improving to 20-6. And last year's game, Vincent Newsome, who's back this year as a junior, was Marion's leading scorer with 13. So Murphy will key in on him today. Jackson Connor, Frankie Horner, Brett Lewis, who are all lost to graduation, were Marion's other leading scorers. Our player to watch going into today's game was a player that had 2 points a year ago, Jordan Cook, who is our Hub Recreation Center player of the game. He's one of 2 seniors on the Marion roster and the only returning senior. The other senior, Hunter Simmons, transferred in from Mount Vernon before this year. So Jordan Cook, who had a nice game last night with 3 threes, has to have another strong game shooting the basketball to help this Marion team, which was cold from the field last night, have a much better shooting performance today. We're now going to go into our keys to the game, brought to you by Watermark Auto Group. And here are our keys to today's game. Marion needs to bounce back from last night's loss. They can't let one loss turn into 2. They've got to play with confidence. They can't dwell on last night's mistakes. It's a new day. They've got to come in here and defend their home court and also avenge last year's loss. Without conference standings and postseason play to aim for, you got to pick up the little things, and getting revenge on the loss the Red Devils handed them a year ago would go a long way into helping this team gain some positive momentum moving forward in this short season. That will do it for our SIH pregame show. When we come back, we'll give you our starting lineups and get ready for the opener between the Marion Wildcats and Murphysboro Red Devils. This is Marion Wildcat basketball, brought to you by Watermark and Johnny Logan.
The sooner we're able to see a patient after an injury, the better the outcome. What direct access means is that you can seek services for physical therapy without an order from a physician. So you can either call the clinic directly or come into the clinic and schedule an appointment to see one of our physical therapists. We can often avoid either medication use or unnecessary imaging But we will do a thorough evaluation, and if we find a reason to referral to a specialist or to their primary care provider, we will do so.
It's time for the Marion Stars Wildcat Game Day. Brought to you by John A. Logan College, the Watermark Auto Group, and other fine sponsors. Stay tuned for exciting Wildcat action.
Hello and welcome to Cuss Wilson Gym as the Murphysboro Red Devils and Marion Wildcats get ready to square off here in a non-conference battle on this Saturday afternoon. The Red Devils are going to go with Alex Abel, Jaquan Jackson.
At guard is senior number 15, Cornelius Davis.
15, Cornelius Davis.
At guard is junior number 21, Tyreek Fagans.
21, Tyreek Fagans.
At guard is junior number 25, Calvin Clemens.
And 25, Calvin Clemens, who are coached by Daryl Murphy, a longtime Murphysboro head coach and a Southern Illinois coaching legend. Now as Marion starters are introduced, they will go with the same lineup we've seen through the first couple of games this season. They will start Ray Bardot at the guard spot alongside Trevor Jackson and Vincent Newsom. Those are all three juniors, and then the two seniors, Jordan Cook and Hunter Simmons, to round out head coach Gus Gillespie's lineup, as the Wildcats will wear their home whites with blue and gold trim. Murphysboro, the visitors, will wear red uniforms with gold and white trim. Marion's started off slow last night, and they had a very close first quarter and a blowout win over Carbondale. So they need to get off to a much better start tonight, as they spotted Mount Vernon 17 points last night. I'm joined by the other member of our broadcast team tonight. It's my dad, Bill Swinford. Bill?
Riley, as you watch these two teams being introduced, you see the one thing that jumps out at you is there's a bit of a size difference. Not dramatic, but in the middle, Hunter Simmons at 6'5". The tallest starter Murphysboro has is 6 foot tall. You don't see that a lot. So Hunter may have an opportunity here. Of course, Murphysboro's quickness is always tough to contend with, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Much different matchup than we saw last night when Mount Vernon came to town with 6'8" and 6'7" on their front line. But this Murphysboro team is quick, athletic, and scrappy, and very well coached, and they play very hard. Traditionally one of the better teams year in and year out in the Southern Illinois River-to-River Conference and really the Southern Illinois region. Per the new COVID rules, Murphy, the visitors, start with the ball, and their first possession results in a missed three by Cornelius Davis, but it's rebounded and kicked back out. They work it back around. They're going to take their time as we're 30 seconds into this one. And Marion's showing a little bit of a man-to-man look, but giving Murphy's plenty of space to take their time. That's 25, Calvin Clemens with the ball. He was their leading scorer last night against Harrisburg, a game the Red Devils won by about 20. He had 26 points. See how Marion handles him defensively. We're a minute into this game. Marion yet to have the ball. Murphy's taking their time, and Corey Hastings, the far side official, calls a foul on the floor. Looks like he'll give it to Simmons.
No shot. Marion foul on number 25, Hunter Simmons, his first.
Murphysboro's not just short, but they're small. Even their 6-footer is very slim.
They don't really have a true post player, so we'll see how that plays here today. Which team will have the advantage? It'll either be Murphysboro's quickness and scrappiness, or Marion, once they do get the ball, can feed it inside to their size with Simmons. Off the bench, Wilson. We've seen Goodman, Burgess. Jordan Cook's got some size advantage. Newsom's got a size advantage, so we'll see how Marion handles this size difference here today. But the game starts a minute and 18 seconds in with a Murphysboro free throw by Clemens to put them up now 2-0 after he hits them both. So Marion finally gets the ball almost a minute and a half into this one. A long, slow Murphysboro first possession. Wildcats working around quick, find Simmons in the post. That's what we're talking about, is he had the advantage in the post but can't finish. He now kicks out. Jackson will fire 3, rims out, rebound Newsom. 2 offensive boards for Marion on their first possession, and the 2 players get tangled up as Newsom and Clemens got tied up for a jump ball, and Marion will have the ball under their basket. So Marion keeping their possession alive, going to the offensive glass on this first trip down the floor. Bardot will fire a college range 3, no good. Another offensive board, Marion. It's Jackson, one of the smaller guys on the floor, gets it, goes up, no good. Second effort, no good. Tipped around, comes to Murphysboro. Missed opportunity there for Marion. Cornelius Davis, wild shot, hits the wire above the backboard, out of bounds. A wild take there by Cornelius Davis.
So already you're seeing that Marion should have the advantage on the boards. They've got 3 offensive rebounds already. No points to show for it yet.
Bardot pulls up from the elbow, no good. And they say he pushed from behind, trying to get an offensive board, but you got to like the aggression Marion's showing on the glass.
Marion foul on number 13, Bardot, his second.
Marion's going to pick up a little full court pressure. We saw them go to this last night against Mount Vernon, and they had some success with it. They do here as Newsom gets it and gets the dunk. Loud first 2 points for the Wildcats. 2-2. Nearly stolen again as Jackson tips it out of bounds. As offensively challenged as the Wildcats have been, their best offense is probably turning defense into points. Murphysboro does slip behind the pressure. They get it ahead to Jackson, who somehow managed to keep control of the ball with Wildcat defenders all over him. And they whistle Jordan Cook for a foul. That's already 3 quick fouls on the Wildcats. 2.5 minutes into this game. Jackson in the corner, no good on the wild shot. Offensive board, Murphysboro, no good. Comes to Cook, throws ahead to Bardot. Transition layup, good for Ray Bardot. We're going to see an up and down game if that's how Marion wants to play here this afternoon. Clemens gets a screen from Abel. Tries to go one-on-one against Cook. And it's stolen by Newsom. Throws ahead to Bardot. Jackson in transition, lost the handle off his foot. But a nice effort again to get up and down and push the pace. Wilson replaces Bardot. And Hale checks in for Murphysboro, and that will lead us to our first COVID-19 mass timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. On the Watermark scoreboard, it's Marion 4, Murphy 2. We'll be right back.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Kenya Garner at 618-997-1819.
Welcome back here live at Wilson Gym, where Marion leads Murphysboro 4-2 early After our first COVID-19 mass break, the Red Devils will inbound, length of the floor to go.
24, Evan
Noley's checked into the game along with Wilson as Marion continues to pick up full court, but the Red Devils slid behind and just lost it out of bounds. The play was there. Nice play called by Murphy coach Daryl Murphy, but the player could not handle the long pass, and it goes back to the Wildcats.
Good recovery by Jordan Cook on that play.
Wilson in the left corner swings to Simmons. Now it's Jordan Cook, thought about it, makes the extra pass to a wide open Evan Noley. He can shoot, he hit him last night, just that one didn't fall. Clemens in transition, ahead to Davis, no good. Marion with the rebound. Trevor Jackson splits the defender and scores and one. He got right past Jaquan Jackson and drew some contact on his way up. That was Jaquan Jackson fouling Trevor Jackson, and Marion's Jackson won that battle as he'll head to the line for a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play, and Marion's on a 6-0 run.
Trevor finished that play with an impressive somersault.
Can't complete the three-point play. Rebound kept alive by Simmons, and another offensive board for Marion. They swing to Wilson. Beats his man off the dribble, goes up over defender, rebound Simmons again, who's really dominating the glass, but they whistle him for a travel, but you gotta like the effort from Simmons.
Hunter needed to go right back up with that one though.
Simmons giving Marion
can't bring those down.
The same kind of effort they had a year ago from Brett Lewis. So much needed addition to this Marion basketball team. He came here to play football, but he's making his presence known here on the basketball court as well. That's Gavin Kuba just in the ball game. He tries to dump it to Hill, hits off his knees, and comes to Marion. Jackson pulls it out this time. Marion's going to set up their half-court offense. Simmons thought about the three, thinks better of it, now swings to Jordan Cook on the right wing. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Comes to Cook in the left corner now, and he hits the three. Our player to watch, Jordan Cook. He's been finding a shooting touch these last two games, and his first one to fall here tonight puts Marion ahead 9-2 as they've scored 9 straight. Step back jumper, good. I'd say that was a 3, so I think that was Jaquan Jackson, so that stops the 9-0 run and brings Murphy within 9-5. Simmons from the free throw line, no good. Rebound comes to Kenneth Hale. That's Murphy's biggest player, and they bring him in to try to go head-to-head with Simmons. And there's Clemens now with 4 points, and all of a sudden it's 9-7, so 5 straight from the Red Devils to answer. Marion turnover comes to Davis. Clemens wants it in transition, goes up and draws the foul on Trevor Jackson. And Murphysboro is not going to roll over today. They're going to keep battling. Marion had a chance to blow this thing open ahead 9-2, but now Clemens at the line with a chance to tie this game. Free throw up and no good off the back of the iron.
Checking in for Murphysboro, number 21, Tyreek.
He's now 2 for 3 with 4 points.
Number 3, Benson Newsom, and number 13, Rajon Garvin.
Murphy's got their 6'3" senior forward, Kenneth Hale, in the game now. Matches up a little better with Simmons. He's got the same kind of size.
Clemens misses them both. Missed opportunity for the Red Devils. Now another Marion turnover leads to a run out for Kuba, and he scores.
Basket by Gavin Kuba.
So all of a sudden it's 9-9 and 7 straight by Murphy. Marion was up 9-2, and Murphy all of a sudden ties the game. And now an offensive foul called on Marion. They give it to Noli, who was fighting for position and pushed off. So ball goes back to Murphy. And with under 2 minutes to play in this opening quarter, the Red Devils with a chance to take the lead. Marion goes to a zone press now to try to slow up this quick athletic Murphy team. Clemens to Kuba. Now they find Jackson. He's going to shoot it from the corner, no good, and over the back on Murphy, battling for the rebound, 21, Tyreek Feggins.
Good job by Bardot that time, having his man boxed out.
Cook back into the game. Simmons sits down, so Marion has Bardot, Jackson, Newsome, Noli, and Cook with about a minute left to go in this opening quarter. Another Marion turnover leads to a run out for the Red Devils, and one. Nice steal and take by Tyreek Feggins.
Basket's good.
And Marion's going to have to clean up their passes with this pesky Murphysboro team here today. Coach Gillespie wants to talk about it, and he calls a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. This is Marion Basketball live on the Marion Star Facebook, brought to you by Watermark and Johnny Logan.
At our very core, we're a community bank that invests in our communities.
We're here to serve the customer.
We're not here just for your checking account. We're also going to be here to teach your kids financial soundness. We're also going to be here for your next home and make sure that you're set up correctly.
We've been here since 1906 and we're not going anywhere.
Decisions quickly, locally.
We are very progressive in our thinking, always looking for better ways to serve our customers.
Or either go to your branch or look at our website.
One of our mottos is that we're building better community since 1906.
Tyreek Feggins.
So Feggins at the line for one shot. He made the layup and drew a foul on Cook, who now has 2 fouls for Marion. And that prompted a timeout by Coach Gillespie. And we'll see how the Wildcats respond as Murphy's now reeled off 10 straight. It was 9-2, and now Murphy's up 12-9. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. Very evenly matched game so far. Newsome to try to tie it. Shoots the no good. Thought he was fouled. And the rebound off of Marion goes to Murphysboro. So both teams taking turns with these big runs in this first quarter. We'll see how this one ends. Gillespie's talking to the official about that last shot by Newsome. Thought he was slapped on the wrist. No whistle. Jackson splits Marion's defense to Hale. Now they kick out. 3 no good by Feggins, and Marion gets the ball back with 40 seconds to play. Bardot skips it out to Newsome. Another 3. This time no good. Rebound to Jackson. Ahead to Clemens. Blocked from behind by Newsome. Good effort there by the Marion junior to block the shot and not pick up a foul.
Something that gets overlooked, I think, is Bardot's rebounding position. He's for a guard, he gets a lot of rebounds. Does a nice job.
Murphy to throw it in. 28.1 seconds to play. Abel just back in the ballgame. Shot fake. Shot no good. Rebound comes to Cook. 20 seconds to play. We'll see how Marion handles the clock here. It looks like they're going to play for one shot. 10 seconds to go. Newsome with the ball. Right-hand dribble. Takes it himself to the rack, and it doesn't fall, but he draws a foul. And he was upset the last time he shot a 3, thought he was fouled. Takes matters in his own hands. This time he gets right to the rack to make the foul call.
At the line, shooting 2, Benson Newsome.
That foul was on Gavin Kuba, his first for the Red Devils. And Newsome at the line with a chance to bring Marion a little closer as this first quarter comes to an end. Free throw is good. Newsome's got 3. It's now 12-10 Murphy on our Watermark scoreboard. Rebound, follow-up basket, good after the missed free throw. That's Trevor Jackson. Now he steals it as time expires, and it doesn't count. Didn't get off in time, but Jackson's basket with about 2 seconds to play makes it 12-12 after 1 quarter of play. And as we go to commercial, we're going to hear from 2 of Marion's senior cheerleaders, Ava Lewis and Anna Cravens. Let's take a look.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. I am standing here now with 2 Marion Wildcat High School cheerleaders. These girls are both seniors. They've been cheering here for all 4 years of high school. Ava, what is one of your favorite high school basketball cheerleading memories?
Okay, well last year we played Heron for the regional championship and we won, and that was like so much fun because that's our rival, and that was just like so exciting. Like we had the student section, and that was like right before Corona hit, so everybody was in the gym. It was packed, sold out tickets and everything, and that was probably my favorite high school basketball memory.
That was such a sweet night. It was so much fun.
It
There
was
was
awesome.
so much energy in the gym that night. It was a blast. Now, Anna, I know that this season we didn't know if it was going to get to happen. Football kind of got canceled. Basketball got super postponed. What does it mean to you to get to cheer your senior year of high school?
Oh my goodness, it means so much because at the beginning of the school year, I kind of accepted that like we probably won't get to do anything, but it means a lot that our coaches and the guidance department, everyone has been fighting really hard for us to be here at the games, so it means a lot.
You got an awesome group of administrators and adults that are
absolutely.
totally in your corner.
Yes.
We're happy that you girls are here to cheer on the Wildcats to some more wins. And we hope you're doing the same from home. If you are, drop us a video or a picture in the comments below, and you might see yourself and your family on our live stream.
Thanks, Rachel, Ava, and Anna. Second quarter underway. Murphy starts with the ball, and they draw a foul and get a bucket. It's Calvin Clemens, a 5'7" junior. Their leading scorer last night at Harrisburg. He already has 6 here this afternoon, and his latest bucket has put Murphy ahead 14-12 at the start of the second quarter. So this is going to be a much more evenly matched game than we saw last night, as these 2 teams are trading baskets back and forth, neither really able to pull ahead so far. Right now, Murphy leads 15-12. Simmons finds Newsome, wanted to end the post, goes up like he wanted to dunk it and draws a foul. And Vincent Newsome playing with a lot of energy this afternoon.
Murphy foul on number 45, Kenneth Hale, his first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Vincent Newsome.
Newsome split a pair the last trip to the line moments ago at the end of the first quarter. We'll see if he can knock him down here to bring Marion within 1. His first one is good. Hits the front of the rim and rolls in. Newsome now has 4 and is an early candidate for our Hub Rec Center Player of the Game. Splits them, tipped out by Simmons. Good effort there by Simmons. Comes to Jackson, who gets another basket off an offensive rebound, off a Newsome missed free throw. That's how Jackson's going to get his points this afternoon. Abel's going to try a 3. No. Rebound comes to Wilson. Ahead to Bardot. Marion's got numbers. 2-on-1. Bardot to Jackson. Jackson quickly with 8.
Nice teamwork.
Marion's reclaimed the lead, 17-12, and in transition, a whistle and a foul on Marion, trying to slow the Red Devils' fast break. They give that one to Bryson Wilson.
Bardot and Jackson ran the break perfectly. 2-on-1, textbook.
Clemens back at the line. He spent a lot of time there in this first half, but missed an opportunity there. He's now 3 of 5 at the line this afternoon. Marion with the 2-point lead. Simmons finds Jackson in the post. Back to Simmons. Shot fake, beats Hale off the dribble. Goes up and scores and 1. Hunter Simmons with the drive, the basket, and the foul.
Some inside-out action with the big man on the outside and the little man on the inside.
So Marion getting some separation, now up 19-15. Simmons trying to build on it at the line. Marion getting a balanced scoring approach as they now have all 5 of their starters in the scorebook. completes the three-point play. So nice trip down the floor by Hunter Simmons. And Marion's up 5. Murphy to try to answer. They start their offense. It's Feggins on the left wing. Now it's Jackson, top of the key, beats Newsom off the bounce to the bucket. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Trevor Jackson. Marion pushing the tempo again. Spin move out to Simmons. Shot fake. Gets in the lane. Takes it, draws another foul. So Hunter Simmons showing some aggression here in the second quarter. And if Simmons develops into a scoring option off the bounce for Marion, that will make them even more dangerous offensively.
Jackson and Simmons are working really well together.
It was going to take Simmons a few games to adjust to this new team. He grew up playing in Mount Vernon. Had to learn Marion's system, learn his new teammates, and he's starting to come into his own here in the 4th game today. Splits the pair. He's got 3 points, but is an early candidate for our Hub Rec Center player of the game. Everyone talks about his football skills, but we're seeing he's got some basketball skills as well, and his latest trip down's put Marion up 6, 21-15. Murphy trying to answer, no good. Wild shot, rebound comes to Simmons. Marion with numbers in transition again. Newsom to the rack, no good. Rebound Clemens. Marion had a chance there to go up 8. Murphy swings it to Cuba, wants to get in, kicks it out to Clemens. Their leading scorer dishes it off to Jackson, who gets tangled up with Newsom in the low post. And I think Murphy's now in the double bonus.
Marion foul number 3, Benson Newsom, his first. At the line shooting 2, Jaquan Jackson.
So Jaquan Jackson, a 5'7" senior at the line, free throw no good.
Checking in for the Wildcats.
He had a 3 in the first quarter.
And 24, Evan.
And has 3 points so far in this game. That was his first free throw attempt. Murphy trying to hang around, down 6 with 5:40 to play here in this first half. Makes the second, and Murphy's within 5. They led pretty much throughout last year in these two teams meeting at Murphysboro, but now are going to have to play from behind in this one. Bardot wants it in the post. They can't get it to him. Now Simmons tries to post. Bardot takes it off the bounce to the rack and scores. Marion getting some balanced scoring. Jackson with 8. Newsom with 4. Bardot with 4. Simmons with 4. And Cook with 3. As they've built a 23-16 lead on our Watermark scoreboard. Cuba, wild shot, falls. Murphy catches a break there. It didn't look like Cuba had his footing, but it falls in. And Murphy's still hanging around, down 5. Next whistle will bring us to our mass timeout here as we approach the 4-minute mark of the first half. Another Marion turnover. It comes to Cuba. It's giving the Red Devils a boost off the bench. This time he takes it down the floor, can't finish. Clemens cleans it up, goes up. Noli with the rebound, and Evan Noli recently into the game, making his presence known. Now he gets it on the offensive end and scores. Seen a lot of good things out of the sophomore the last 24 hours. He had 8 last night and 2 today. He's got 10 points in the last 2 games combined. Him and Wilson both giving Marion a spark off the bench the last 2 games. Davis, a 3. Back the iron, no good. Rebound Cook, flips to Bardot. He wants to run. Finds Newsom, slash into the basket, no good. And now Murphy's going to run the other way. And they lose the handle out of bounds. And that brings us to our mass timeout. Marion leads Murphysboro 25-18. This is Marion Wildcat Basketball, brought to you by Johnny Logan and Watermark. We'll be right back.
With a First Mid debit card, you have a trusted friend. Take it with you wherever you go, like your best pal. When you need some space, leave it at home and pay with Mobile Wallet. Find your debit card is missing? Just turn your card off with Card Valet. until you're reunited. You can also set spending limits and get alerts on your phone, so your card won't go shopping without you. With First Mid, you and your debit card will have the perfect friendship every step along the way. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym, where Marion leads Murphysboro 25-18 with 3:46 to go in the second quarter. Be sure to stay with us at halftime for our Johnny Logan College halftime show, as we'll tell you about a weather event 40 years ago in our Turning Back Time segment. So you definitely want to stay tuned at halftime. We'll also bring you our stats and first half reactions. So plenty of good stuff coming up at the intermission. Wilson, no good, and Simmons over the back. Him and Hale battling for position. The two big guys get tangled up.
We're talking about that Turning Back Time segment we're going to watch at halftime. That segment starts with some basketball action from a Marion Heron basketball game in 1979, wrapping up what was senior night for Heron right before the big snow hit. I think you'll enjoy it.
Hale at the line. The 6'3" senior hits his first attempt of the game. He's the only player on Murphysboro's roster listed over 6 foot tall. They're going to need a boost out of him if they're going to compete this afternoon, and he comes through this time with 2 attempts. And Murphysboro's kept it within 5. Marion's biggest lead has been 7, but never many more. And it's back to 7 as Jackson gets the bucket and the foul, and he's got 10.
Boy, he's really playing well.
And a chance to go to the line for one more. And he's our leading scorer so far and our leading candidate for our Hub Recreation Center Player of the Game.
He's a lot of fun to watch play. He goes hard and plays smart.
Comes from a good athletic family. His older brother Mitchell plays baseball now at SIU. Former two-sport athlete at Marion on the basketball and baseball field during his time as a Wildcat. Now he's over at Carbondale playing Division I baseball, and Jackson's continuing it. We also saw his younger brother Brady in the freshman game, so a lot of history in that family. Murphy trying to hang around. Clemens with the take. He's got 9. Murphy within 6, so every time Marion starts to try to pull away, Murphysboro responds. Marion's going to have to string some stops together if they want to get a lot of breathing room. Jackson trying to continue his big first half. Misses the 3, then nearly stole it, and he turns an ankle. And he's down, and they'll stop play. Next chance they get, Murphy with it in transition. And that's Hale. And Jackson's pretty shook up. And the officials can't stop the play until the next dead ball. Nolly's foul finally brings a whistle and allows everyone to check on Trevor Jackson. We have an injury timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. With 2:34 left to play in the first half, it's Marion 28, Murphysboro 22.
Everybody wants to look their best, and Supercuts and Marion can help. Marion Unit 2 students and staff get a 20% discount with their student ID or staff ID through May 31st. Take advantage of the everyday low prices, plus all active military gets a 20% discount with ID. Supercuts does more than just haircuts. Ask for the tea tree experience from Paul Mitchell, or color services like full color highlights or gray blending. Facial waxing is also available. Walk-ins are welcome, or for faster service, check in using the online app. Supercuts is located near Walmart and Black Diamond in the Strip Center between Hibbett and Cricket Wireless. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday 9 to 6, and Sunday noon to 5.
Hey everybody, I'm joined again by 2 other Marion High School cheerleaders. This is Haley and Savannah. They are both seniors this year and have been a part of the Marion High School cheerleading squad for 4 seasons. Haley I know you're excited about some things coming up. Yes. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to most of football season because hopefully we'll have some more normalcy to it and we'll have more fans in the crowd to cheer us all on.
I'm excited too. It'll be warmer outside. Hopefully we can spread out a little bit, maybe get some more fans there. It'll be so much fun. Now, Savannah, what is your favorite thing about being a part of this cheerleading squad?
My favorite thing to do is definitely stunting, but due to COVID, we're not allowed to be that close in contact, but we're still allowed to tumble and jump, and that's still really fun.
It's a lot of fun to watch you guys get to show off a little bit between quarters and stuff. So thank you for being a part of the squad. Thank you for sharing your spirit, enthusiasm, and encouragement for the last 4 years. These girls are cheering the Wildcats on the hardwood today, but we know you're cheering them on at home, and we would love to see that. So drop us a picture or a video in the comments and let us know how you're sporting your blue and gold today. Let's go Wildcats!
Number 45, Kenneth Hale.
Welcome back. That was our Rachel Stroud with senior cheerleaders Haley Hoffman and Savannah Belanger as the medical training staff and Marion coaches attended to the injured Wildcat Trevor Jackson. You hate to see it. He was playing really well and now is at the trainer's table getting some medical attention. You hate to see that, though. He was putting together a great first half with 11 points and now has to go out of the ball game. And meanwhile, Murphysboro has made it within 5.
It appears to be an ankle, Riley. They helped him off, but he was able to walk on it.
Simmons tries the 3, no good, and Murphysboro with the ball. Red Devils have kept it close, never allowing Marion to pull away with this in the first half. Marion's led most of this half after falling down 9-2 early, but the Red Devils have made it a game, and we knew they would under Coach Daryl Murphy. Jaquan Jackson trying to make something happen. Now he kicks it out to Clemens. Shot fake. Lefty floater. No good. Rebound Bardot ahead to Newsom in transition.
Another Bardot rebound.
Newsom fires to Jordan Cook for a 3. No good. That was a good looking shot though. And the right shot, as Cook has been shooting it really well, but it just doesn't fall this time. Now Murphy has it. And it's Cuba. Shot fake. Kicks it out. Clemens alone in the right corner for 3. No good. Nice rebound, Jordan Cook. Marion's controlling the glass as they definitely have the advantage there today so far. Bardot kicks it out. Noli will try the 3. Rims out. Marion's getting a lot of shots. Good looks, but they're just not falling here at the end of this first half. Wild take. It falls for Clemens. He's got 12. Other way, Jordan Cook responds. He's got 5. And these two teams trading punches back and forth. Jackson over 4 defenders and he draws a foul, and this Murphysboro team's fearless as they'll drive into a crowd and throw up a shot. Not afraid if there's 3, 4, maybe 5 Wildcats in their way.
He went down hard too. Now, Riley, you're the official. Some of the fans were getting upset that they didn't stop the action when Trevor went down. What's the rule on that?
You have to wait until the play is over with. That way Murphysboro can finish. They had the ball, and that way just to prevent players from faking injuries to stop fast breaks. Same thing if a shoe falls off, or this year if a mask falls off. You got to let the current play finish, and as soon as you get a chance to stop it, whether it's a whistle or a made basket or a chance to blow the whistle and bring the play dead, you just got to make sure that the current play is over. That way, even if someone is seriously injured like Jackson was, it kind of prevents players from just falling down and making whistles stop the play to gain an advantage. So that's why that rule's in place. Everyone wanted Jackson to get checked on as soon as he could, but luckily he was on the far end, away from all the contact, and didn't give anybody a chance to fall on him or anything while he was already down. Murphy within 3 as we have 30 seconds left in this half. Marion's gone cold. Jackson was providing a spark, but now that he's out of the game, Marion's searching for offense.
Both quarters, Marion's opened it up early, and then Murphysboro's closed it by the time we get to the end.
10 seconds to play here in the first half. Looks like Murphy will have the last possession. Trying to come within 1 point or tie heading into the locker room. 1 second on the clock. The big fella draws nothing on his wild shot attempt, and that will do it for the first half. Marion leads Murphysboro 30-27. We'll be back to give you some halftime stats and also tell you about one of the biggest snows this area has ever seen that impacted local sports and everyday life here in Southern Illinois when we come back on our Johnny Logan College halftime show. Stay with us.
Wildcat Gameday is a production of the Swinford Media Group. Don't miss our weekly newscast, the Marion Star Live. Along with our other popular digital segments like Turning Back Time on our social media channels. And if you act now, you will receive 13 months of our weekly print publications, the Marion Star, the Heron Independent, and the Carterville Courier for just $45. Print subscribers can also receive our daily email updates, packed with the latest news, sports, obituaries, and inside information from the Swinford Media Group at no extra cost. Subscribe online at swinfordpublications.com.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning Johnny Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for Johnny Logan credit, but either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
Don't go anywhere else. It's time for the John A. Logan College halftime show. John A. Logan College. Why would you go anywhere else?
It's the John A. Logan halftime here at Wilson Gym with Marion up by 3, 30-27 over Murphysboro. Right now we're going to show you one of our popular Turning Back Time segments we do weekly for the Marion Star Live. Also includes a little bit of detail of a Marion Heron basketball game from 42 years ago, right before the biggest snow on record in Williamson County. Let's go to that right now. The game of basketball was on the mind of many in Southern Illinois on the weekend of February 23rd and 24th, 1979. In Heron's last home game of the season, the 1979 varsity Tigers, coached by Jeff Ferguson, hosted the Marion Wildcats, coached by young Gene Watson, in South 7 action. Despite a great effort from Marion's Tony Jones, who scored 30 points and pulled down 11 rebounds, the Wildcats lost to their rivals. Heron seniors Irv Lukens and Craig Baumgart combined for 51 points in Heron's 71-62 victory. Others contributing to the Heron cause were senior Dempsey Elders and junior Gil Tope. On Saturday, the SIU Salukis defeated Drake 76-73 as they prepared for the Missouri Valley Conference playoffs. El Dorado native Barry Smith scored 14 points, and standout seniors Gary Wilson and Milt Huggins played their final games at the arena. But by Sunday morning, most folks were focused on staying home as a predicted snowfall turned into an unexpectedly traumatic event, canceling some church services and stranding others who had gone to church or ventured out on the winter morning. February 25th, 1979 attacked with force. According to a National Weather Service record provided to the Swinford Publications Group by WSIL-TV3 meteorologist Nick Housen, the official Williamson County snow accumulation was not recorded until Monday, but even then it was 17.5 inches. That remains a record for our county and is one of the highest totals for any county in Southern Illinois. Called the worst snowstorm since 1918, rescuers and road crews struggled to relieve suffering and prevent loss of life in the wake of that harsh winter weekend of '79, according to an article in the Marion Daily Republican. Combined with a wind that piled snowdrifts several feet deep on some streets and highways, the accumulation almost paralyzed the Williamson County area. Darla and Steve McEwen of Heron recalled that they had just gotten a new four-wheel drive Bronco that could go anywhere, and they rescued travelers stranded on Interstate 57. They took them to churches in Johnson City that were providing shelter to stranded motorists, and the pair put 500 miles on their new Ford with the Snowbiter tires over the next 2 days. An estimated 200 travelers found refuge in Marion's Longfellow School, including 20 taken from a Greyhound bus stalled on the interstate near Marion. 2 other buses were stalled in Johnson County. They included a group of square dancers who helped entertain 800 and 900 stranded motorists who spent Sunday night in Vienna High School. The U.S. Penitentiary of Marion sent 500 blankets and food to that school. The number of people stranded on highways was estimated at 2,000 in Williamson and adjacent counties. Some were lucky enough to find rooms in motels jammed with travelers. Charlie Groves of Heron said he and his wife were planning a 6th birthday party for their oldest daughter Amy on that Sunday, but they just had to cancel. The snow just kept coming, he said, and Amy was not happy. That huge Sunday snow brought to 53.8 inches the total snowfall for January and February 1979. Several buildings were damaged when roofs collapsed under the weight of all that snow, including the Heron Bowl located south and on Route 148 as it is today. Then owners Ray and Beverly Griffith were at the bowling alley that Sunday celebrating a family birthday. Several other roofs collapsed in the county. The entire building at Bill's Automotive in Marion succumbed to the snow on its roof. The Southern Illinois newspaper termed the list of damaged businesses and homes as an epidemic of roof collapses. In this grainy photo, you could just make out the image of 15-year-old Brian Almarode, who, like many others, was trying to dig out the family car, his on South Carbon Street in Marion. Answering a call to a stranded automobile 6 miles south of Marion on South Market Street Road, the Pulley Ambulance Service removed a woman who was on her way to Marion Memorial Hospital to have a baby. During the 6 hours it took to reach the car and then return to Marion, Mrs. Doris Pulley of the ambulance service anticipated that the baby would be delivered in the ambulance, but the expectant mother reached the hospital before the birth. D. Rod, a member of the Williamson County Airport Authority, reported to the Marion Daily that about 75 people spent the night at the airport. 60 people found shelter in the terminal building, 15 others in the hangar. Marion Mayor Bob Butler called the office of Governor James Thompson on Monday morning about assistance from the Illinois Department of Transportation. He was advised that heavy snowfall equipment maintained by the state for use in central and northern Illinois were on their way to the southern Illinois area. Many of the vehicles that had been abandoned on the interstates and state highways were left in the driving lanes and had to be towed one by one before snowplows and removal equipment could even get through on Tuesday, February 27th. Fortunately, a high temperature in the 40s began a thaw of the great snow on Wednesday, February 28, 1979. As always, thanks to Sam Latuca of the Marion, Illinois Historic Preservation website for background information and photos. Arcadia Wealth Group sponsors all of our Turning Back Time segments, and we are also grateful for that. Reporting for the Marion Star Live, I'm Bill Swinford.
Welcome back here live at Wilson Gym with 2 minutes left in halftime. Marion leading Murphysboro 30-27. The third member of our crew, Rachel Stroud, recently talked to Marion Associate Head Coach and Dean of Students, Darryl Wimberly, for his first half reaction. Here's what Wimbo told Rachel.
Can you give us a little recap of the first half of the game?
First half, yeah. First off, hey, we had some good looks at the basket. We just didn't finish at the rim a lot of times. Murphysboro is a really good team. They got some quickness, but our defense has been solid. We just got to make sure that we keep them from driving to the basket. Okay, we'll do a better half in the second half. We'll do better job in the second half. Our shots will fall, I think, but most of the time we'll hit those shots, okay? We're moving the ball very well. So, okay?
You are. Well, Trevor Jackson, we know, is a spark out there on the court. Any indication yet on what his
Don't know
level
yet.
participation
Looks like
is
a high ankle sprain, but he's tough. He'll be back, So, anyway, yeah, we'll be all right.
Well, good luck, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You.
Welcome back here with 1 minute left in halftime. Before the second half gets underway, we're going to bring you our halftime stats. Inside the Numbers brought to you by Kemper CPA Group LLP. first half scoring leader for Marion was Trevor Jackson. He had 11 points before he exited with a high ankle sprain, but it looks like he is going to be here in the second half. Jordan Cook had 5. Hunter Simmons and Vincent Newsom both had 4, along with Ray Bardot. Evan Noley added 2. Murphy led by 12 points from Calvin Clemens. That's our first half stats, brought to you inside the numbers by Kemper CPA Group LLP. A special thanks to them and all of our wonderful sponsors for allowing us to bring you live Marion Wildcat basketball here on the Marion Star Facebook. Next week, we'll have our first girls basketball home game of the season. Coach Casey Rose will make his home coaching debut on Monday night. The girls also play at home on Tuesday, and then we also have a rescheduled boys game on Thursday night when the Carroll Pilots come to Wilson Gym, and we'll also be here next Friday night as well when the Centralia Orphans come. So very busy week. We'll be live 4 nights next week with Marion Wildcat and Lady Wildcat basketball here live on the Marion Star Facebook, and we'll of course have continued full coverage in the Marion Star newspaper as well. The Wildcats will start with possession here in the second half. Newsom inbounds to Jackson, who's back after exiting with that injury, so that is good to see. Marion back with their starters, Jackson, Bardot, Newsom, Simmons, and Cook. Murphy also with their starters, Davis, Clemens, Jackson, Abel, and actually one change, Kenneth Hale has entered the lineup to give the Red Devils some size. They were able to play a lot closer to Marion with Marion's size when Hale was in the game, so he gets the nod here in the second half. He's a senior, so no real surprise there. Jackson just back in the game, shoots the 3, hits every part of the rim and falls out. And Murphy gets the board, but Jackson steals it, and he's right back to making a difference despite that injury. Bardot shot fake, gets some room and gets a layup.
Real nice move by Bardot there.
He's got 6, and Marion's back up 5. A little token pressure by the Wildcats to try to slow down this pesky Murphysboro team that they've yet been able to fully put away. Top of the key, it's Jackson, guarded by Newsom, gets a screen from Hale. Hale calling for it in the post. They don't get it to him. Instead, they'll settle for a long 3 from Davis, no good. Nice rebound there by Newsom, and Marion runs in transition. Newsom tries to get to the rim, up over Hale. And a nice job there by Hale to hold position. And they throw ahead to Jackson, saves it to Clemens. And now a cutting Davis gets a layup for the Red Devils. That's his first bucket of the game, and it brings it back within 3. So back and forth, these two teams keep going. And a reach-in foul on Davis, trying to go for the steal as Simmons had the ball.
15, Cornelius Davis, his first.
We were talking about this earlier. We talked about the Wildcats and their size advantage. Of course, Murphy's got their big boy in there now, but Simmons has been playing most of this game out at the three-point line. And we've seen the guards actually doing a lot of posting up.
Bardot with the steal.
Nice steal.
Takes it to the rack, draws a foul.
Good aggressive play.
And a good start to the second half by Ray Bardot. He comes into the game as the Wildcats' leading scorer through 4 games.
Shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Rajon Bardot.
And he's looked maybe a step faster here in the second half. Misses the free throw, though. He's still got 6. He's a candidate for our Hub Rec Center player of the game. He's already been at 1 time this season. Jackson, leading candidate with 11 so far. We'll name that, of course, in our post-game show. Stay with us. Bardot makes 1 of 2. He's now got 7. Marion's leads 4. Every time the Wildcats have done something, the Red Devils have seemed to answer. Under Coach Daryl Murphy, the longtime leader of this Red Devils team. In a rare situation where Daryl Murphy has his last name on the front of his team's jerseys. They just have Murphy for short, name of their town and the name of their coach. And now a turnover on the inbounds and a chance to tie now for the Red Devils. Sloppy mistake there by Marion leads to an advantage and an opportunity for this Murphysboro team to tie the game. So the Wildcats unable to put this team away so far through the first 20 minutes or so.
There's been a little carelessness in the Wildcats passing tonight.
Free throw good by Jackson. He's made 4 or 5, and he has 7 points.
I'm sure that's something Gus is talking to them about.
Jaquan Jackson, a 5'7" senior from Murphysboro, hits them both. And all of a sudden we're tied, 33-33. Marion led by 3 at the half, but Murphys came out and tied it. Here to start the third. Shot picked by Cook, finds a cutting Simmons, up and under, no good. Rebound comes to their center, Hale, and Murphy's got numbers in transition. Davis up and good, and suddenly Murphysboro's taking the lead. Gillespie doesn't like it. Timeout Marion. 30-second timeout as the Red Devils have taken a 35-33 lead on the Watermark scoreboard. This is Marion Wildcat Basketball on the Marion Star Facebook.
Major support for this and other Swinford Media Productions is provided by the owners of Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and their family of businesses.
Do you feel like your business is sinking in accounting and payroll work? Are business taxes and confusing technology dragging you down? Call the experts at Kemper CPA Group. We'll answer your questions and give you the tools to keep your business afloat.
Just for Ross. Welcome back here live at Wilson Gym after that 30-second Marion timeout. We now have our 1-minute COVID-19 mask break as well, so we'll step aside again and be right back here for more action on the Marion Star Facebook. Stay with us.
On top of the hill in Marion Wildcats territory stands the newest branch of Murphysboro State Bank and Trust Company. If you're looking for experienced loan officers and user-friendly online applications, look to Murphysboro State Bank. Visit us at murphywall.com for details on our USDA rural housing, FHA home loans, and VA home loans. Conventional fixed-rate mortgage and in-house loans are also available. We're here to help you make your next move.
Visit murphywall.com. Murphysboro State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym. Under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Murphysboro has taken a 35-33 lead. Out of that timeout, Bardot gets to the rim for a layup. First attempt, no good. Second attempt falls. And his 5th points of this quarter and 9th points of the game. Not it back. 35 all halfway through this third quarter. So we're going to have a good one as this one comes down the wire. After back-to-back blowouts, one in Marion's favor, one in Mount Vernon's favor, these last two broadcasts, we've got a much better game here for you in store today. Jackson with the rebound, fouled by Kenneth Hale. That's his second foul, and Marion will have the ball as number 10, Bryson Wilson, checks into the game. And Marion moves left to right.
That ankle doesn't seem to be bothering Jackson at all.
Good to see, because he was playing really well in the first half, and if Marion's going to close out this win, they'll need him. Marion's only went 7 deep on their bench so far in this one, with Noli and Wilson as the 2 subs. Wilson throws it away. Davis in transition. Nice athletic block by Newsom, but they call goaltending. And these sneaky Devils keep hanging around and have retaken the lead.
That's another careless pass, and Gus is Wilson right back out of there. I think he's seen enough of those for the entire game.
If Marion could clean up their passing, they would have had a 10-plus point lead by now, but instead, costly turnovers have re-given the Red Devils the lead. Both these teams playing their second game in less than 24 hours. We'll see how fatigue plays a factor, as these teams haven't had much of a chance to condition due to the COVID slow season start and snow breaks. Murphy sets up their offense. It's a double high screen. Marion read it well. Now Abel wants it in the post, blocked by Newsome, comes to Simmons. Bardot in transition. Has it stolen. Tries to get it back, comes to Murphysboro. And another Marion turnover. Leads to a Davis, 3 in the left corner, yes!
He was set up and waiting for that one.
9 from Davis this corner has given the Red Devils a 40-35 lead on our Watermark Auto Group scoreboard. Marion's in jeopardy of digging themselves a hole here as they've gone cold, but Newsome tried to answer back, it doesn't fall, and Marion's had several shots like that rimming it out here in their home gym.
Careless turnovers kept Murphysboro in the game, and now Murphysboro's trying to take control of it.
Murphysboro with a lot of seniors on their roster. We'll see how experience plays a factor in this close game. That's one of them, Jaquan Jackson. And Murphysboro's opened up a 7-point lead. Red Devils 42, Wildcats 35 with 1:54 to play in the third. Marion wants to talk it over. We'll take a break. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey Wildcat fans, I'm joined now by 3 seniors. This is Ava, Lexi, and Alexandria, and they're going to teach you one of their favorite cheers that you can do from home. Ladies?
Okay, this is the beginning. Ready?
C-A-T, woo! C-A-T-S, let's go Cats! Alright, so now we're going to teach it to you. So first you're going to start off by doing 6 claps. C-A-T. Then you're going to jump up with your feet together and do spirit hands. Woo! And then C-A-T-S, go down, let's go, and then up on Cats. And then you repeat. C-A-T, woo! C-A-T-S, let's go Cats. C-A-T, woo! C-A-T-S, let's go Cats.
Let's go Marion! Let's go Wildcats! Great job, ladies. We hope that you were able to learn this cheer from home, and we would love to see you do it. Send us a video of you and your family doing the cheer that these seniors just taught you, and you might show up in our next live stream. Let's go Wildcats!
Thanks, Rachel. Hunter Simmons, before we came back, just tipped in a missed shot, so that brings Marion back within 5, 42-37 out of that timeout. With about a minute to play here in the third quarter. Skip pass to Jackson. Swings to Cuba. Now it is Feggins. Now to Clemens. He's been quiet here in the second half. Murphysboro's offenses came from Cornelius Davis, who has 9. All of his points coming here in the third.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 13, Rajon Bardo, and number 4, Trevor Jackson.
Marion continuing to rotate players in and out as they try to find an answer.
They've got their starters back in there now.
Marion forces Murphy into the backcourt with a minute to play here in the third. It's Jackson walks it up, guarded by Bardot. Marion needs a stop here. Clemens guarded out near half court by Newsome, who's playing aggressively. Staying out of foul trouble here tonight. Just 1 foul for Vincent. Murphy trying to play for the last shot. Up 5 in a third quarter. They've really dominated, but a pass off their hands, out of bounds, and Marion catches a break, and they'll have a chance to chip into this lead as the third quarter winds down. Marion's got to take advantage. They call out the play. Jackson signals it from the half court. Newsome downhill, kicks it out. Cook thought about it, gets in the lane, swings to Jackson, a right-hand floater, short, kept alive by Bardot. And last touch by Murphysboro with 10.8 seconds on the clock. Another chance for Marion. Both of these teams really letting the other one hang around every time they get a 5, 6, 7 point lead. Never able to fully close out the game, and a turnover leads to a Murphysboro chance and a foul in transition. But neither one of these teams really wants to finish this third quarter off.
Marion foul number 3, Benson, Newsom, his third.
Murphy will have a chance now to extend their lead a little bit more. They got 8 seconds left.
Newsom called for that foul correction. He now has 3. So Newsom is in a little bit of foul trouble now. And they inbound to Jackson, who scores as time winds down. And that bucket by Jaquan Jackson will give the Red Devils a 44-37 lead heading into the fourth. Marion's got some work to do. Outscored 17-7 in the third as they now have to make a comeback as we head into the fourth quarter. This is Marion Wildcat Basketball, brought to you by Watermark and Johnny Logan on the Marion Star Facebook. Stay with us.
Logan Fitness at John A. Logan College is open and operating safely for your health. Temperature screening, mask policies, spacious facilities, and frequent cleaning make Logan Fitness the safest location for indoor exercise. Our staff goes the extra mile to ensure that the facility is always clean and regularly disinfected for a great member experience. In addition, our large open areas make it easy to accomplish your workout while still maintaining social distance. All for an affordable price with no contracts. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness.
It'll be Murphysboro ball to start the fourth quarter. And Marion's got to come out and put some stops together. Let the Red Devils score 17 points that quarter. Only 7 points for the Wildcats. And they're in jeopardy of losing one here this afternoon unless they make a run here in the fourth. This Murphysboro team, not the flashiest or the most talented, but they play really hard and have given Marion some fits this afternoon. Clemens, step back, foot on the line, long 2, puts the Red Devils up to 9. 14 now for Clemens, 5'7" junior. Newsome spinning to the basket, draws a foul, and he'll go to the line. So nice aggressive take there by Newsome, who was the leading scorer when these two teams met a year ago. So far, a quiet afternoon for Newsome, who has 4.
Yeah, Marion really needs him to have a strong fourth quarter if we're going to get back into this game.
First free throw, short. And Marion's had some trouble at the foul line the last couple nights. Newsome makes 1 of 2. He's now 2 of 4 on the game, and he's got 5 points. Marion with an 8. Murphysboro had their biggest lead of the game at 9.
It's too easy.
Now biggest lead of the game, 10.
Clemens.
Clemens is getting going. He's got 16 to lead the Red Devils. Simmons. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound Wilson. Recently into the ball game. Bardot finds Newsome. And he's fouled, and he'll head right back to the line. So Vincent Newsome trying to get Marion back into this ball game.
45, Kenneth Hale, his third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Vincent Newsome.
Marion's getting decent looks offensively. They just got to get some stops. And hit their free throws, and Newsom does.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 24.
He's got 6. Noli in, Jackson out. Marion going with Simmons, Noli, Wilson, Bardot, and Newsom, who's at the line. With Marion down 9, 6:39 to play in this ball game. Hits them both. Timeout, Marion. They want to talk things over. They're down 8, but this is still anybody's ball game. Exciting finish coming from Wilson Gym. Stay with us.
When you're shopping for a new or used vehicle at Watermark, you'll notice the Warranty Forever sticker on the windshield. Here's what that actually means. The powertrain on the vehicle is covered for unlimited mileage and unlimited time. That's the engine and transmission. There's no cost to you. It covers 100% parts and 100% labor. That means when you purchase a vehicle from Watermark, you have coverage for as long as you own the vehicle. So when you think of Watermark, think of Warranty Forever and true peace of mind.
Welcome back here at Cuss Wilson Gym. After a Marion timeout, the Red Devils with the length of the floor to go. And a little 1-2-2 trapping press for Marion to try to get back in this game. The Red Devils beat it, but missed the layup. And a stop for Marion. They're going to need some more of those, and they're going to need to convert on this end. Bardot nearly does, but it doesn't fall. Hill couldn't control the board. Last touched by the Red Devils. It'll be Marion ball under their own basket. Still plenty of time in this one.
Marion's got
6:23 to play.
Marion's got their shooters in the game right now. One of those shooters has got to get hot for them.
Newsom to Noli. We saw him hit a couple threes late in last night's loss to Mount Vernon. But they don't need to start trying to hit home runs. Plenty of time to get to the rim and get some twos. 6 minutes to play. Marion with the ball, down 8 on their home court. And Newsom walked. Saw an opening, got excited, and forgot to dribble as he took off towards the rim for a dunk, and that gives Murphy back the ball, up 8. They beat Marion's press and now get into the half court as they have a chance to milk the clock. Clemens in front of their bench. Signals the offense. He's got 16. He's our high point man in this one. Hale with the high screen. He rolls, gets it, draws 2 defenders, kicks it out. Now it's Jackson. Finds room for 3, no good. Rebound comes to Davis, to a cutting Kuba. Fouled from behind by Noli. And Marion's got to play with more of a sense of urgency to try to get those rebounds.
Yeah.
At the line shooting.
Marion's had the advantage tonight on the offensive boards, but on that possession there, it didn't look like anybody wanted the ball. It's like Murphy got their own little string of offensive boards there.
Kuba, 5'10" senior, misses the free throw. That was his first attempt in this game. He's got 4 points all in the first half.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 4, Trevor Jackson.
Marion goes back to their starters with Simmons, Bardot, Newsom, Jackson, and Cook. Second coming from Gavin Kuba. No good. Missed opportunity for Murphysboro. Leads to an opportunity for Marion. Nearly threw it away. Jackson trapped in the corner, throws it to Bardot, who's fouled as he drives down the lane. And Marion's got to keep being aggressive. Next foul will put them in the bonus, and they can head to the line with the clock stopped, which would be their best friend.
That's 4 on their big man, Hale. Looks like they're going to pull him out.
So Alex Abel, a 6-foot junior, number 10, into the ball game. Kenneth Hale, 6'3", senior, to the bench. Bardot in the corner, draws 2 defenders, finds Simmons, who splits defenders and goes to the rim. Basket and one. Hunter Simmons, we saw that in the first half. A skill I didn't know he had. The ability to put it on the floor and get to the basket.
That was a good decision when he saw that opening. They didn't have anybody that could slow him down.
He's got 8. Make it 9, and he's making a bid for a Hub Rec Center player of the game. Marion within 5 with 5 minutes to play. This game's still anybody's for the taking. Murphy beats the press, and Kuba gets a layup, but it goes no good. Marion in transition. It's Bardot to the rim. Wild shot, no. Hunter Simmons is there with another offensive board. He's working on a double-double. Jackson for 3.
Huge 3.
Just what the doctor ordered.
We've got a ball game.
Trevor Jackson, quiet in the second half so far after that ankle injury late in the first. Hits a huge 3 to pull Marion within 2, but Calvin Clemens right back the other way. Back and forth we go. Murphysboro 50, Marion 46. Wild finish coming down the stretch here at Wilson Gym. Stay with us.
When you're shopping for a new or used vehicle at Watermark, you'll notice the Warranty Forever sticker on the windshield. Here's what that actually means. The powertrain on the vehicle is covered for unlimited mileage and unlimited time. That's the engine and transmission. There's no cost to you. It covers 100% parts and 100% labor. That means when you purchase a vehicle from Watermark, you have coverage for as long as you own the vehicle. So when you think of Watermark, think of Warranty Forever and true peace of mind.
Welcome back here live at Wilson Gym. We've got a good one shaping up as the Red Devils and Wildcats are locked into a 50-46 battle with 4:27 to play. Out of that Murphysboro timeout, the Wildcats inbound. Down 4, but with the momentum. Simmons with a 3-point play, then a Jackson 3, and now a Newsom layup. Doesn't fall. Kept it alive, but loses it out of bounds.
Newsom's good at getting to the rim, but he's got to be able to finish a little more consistently.
Marion needs another stop here. They pick up full court. A little trapping diamond press action. Red Devils beat it. Jaquan Jackson gets in the lane, dumps to Hale. Hale's not really looking to score. Murphy's just trying to take their time. Marion needs a stop in the worst way here. Davis under the basket. No good. Strong rebound there from Hunter Simmons.
Hale playing with 4 fouls. He's got to be careful out there and allow Simmons to grab that rebound.
Jackson, he'll try another 3. No good. Simmons is there. He goes up and scores. Simmons coming alive here to make this a ball game. Marion trying to trap. 3:20 to play. Down 2. They get a steal. It comes to Cook. Throws ahead to Bardot. Alone. Blocked off the backboard from Davis, who came from nowhere. Now he gets it back. Newsom to Simmons. 4 straight from Hunter Simmons has tied the game at 50. 3 minutes to play.
Real heads-up play by Vincent that time.
Oh, and Jackson falls down. Marion getting a little too aggressive.
Marion foul number 4, Trevor Jackson, his first.
Trevor Jackson whistled for his 3rd foul with 3 minutes on the clock.
Number 21, Tyree Vegas.
These two teams are knotted at 50 as we head down the stretch. This is who Murphy wants with the ball. Calvin Clemens. Out to Flagans. He's been quiet here in the second half. Marion gets a trap in the corner. Timeout Murphysboro as Marion nearly forced a jump ball, and if they would have got the alternating possession, it would have gone their way, but a 30-second timeout for Daryl Murphy first. The Red Devils catch a break. We'll step aside as well. Stay with us. You don't want to miss this finish from Wilson Gym. 50-all. We'll be right back.
At Farmers State Bank, we prioritize not only
our customers, but the communities that we live in. During this very difficult time,
we value your unwavering trust and loyalty in being your bank.
Supporting and serving local businesses, familiar faces, friends and family.
Each and every day is a large portion of our job.
Farmers State Bank stands community strong.
As your bank, we are committed to bringing you
support, success,
and strength during this time.
Because we are
and always will be
here for you.
At Farmers State Bank,
no one
serves you better.
At Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
May God bless you.
may God bless all of you.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym. Murphysboro to inbound. Throws ahead to Abel, guarded by Jordan Cook. These two teams knotted at 50 apiece. Clemens driving to the basket. Hale, the rebound. Fouled by Newsome. Hale's frustrated with himself as he nearly finished around the rim, but he'll head to the line where he is 3 of 4 today. And a big foul for Marion. That's now 4 on Newsome. So 4 for Newsome, 4 for Hale.
Got 4 for Simmons now as well.
And Hale misses the first, so we're still knotted up at 50 on the Watermark scoreboard. 2.5 minutes to play in this exciting non-conference matchup between the Red Devils and the Wildcats. 7 fouls for both teams, so both teams are in the bonus, and Hale's second free throw puts the Red Devils up 1, 51-50. Marion with the ball and a chance to go back up. They've trailed for most of this second half. Jackson kicks out. Bardot contested 3 short. And a chance now in transition for the Red Devils. Jaquan Jackson, wild shot up and
I'll tell you, it's these close games here in Wilson Gym that we really miss the Marion Maniacs right now. We need that energy.
Jaquan Jackson now has 14, and his latest gives Murphy a 53-50 lead. Marion doesn't need a 3, but they take one if they can find it. Jackson thought about it, drives baseline, cut off, skips to Simmons. 3 in the right corner, no good. Jordan Cook, second effort, fouled and one. Big play from the senior.
Let's get 3 the old-fashioned way.
A chance to tie it at the line for Jordan Cook, 6'2" senior.
Checking into the Murphy lineup, number 20, Gavin Cuba.
These free throws coming down the end of the game here are going to be crucial. Both teams have shot well tonight.
Jordan Cook, chance to tie it. And he does. Big play. That's a senior making plays. The 2-year starter comes up huge. Now they send Wilson into the game for his defense. And with 1:31 to play, we're still tied. 53-53 on our Watermark scoreboard. Full court press here from Marion. Murphy beats it to Hale, falling out of bounds. Throws it to Flagans, who throws it up and in.
Wow.
Murphy with the lead. 1:15 to play. And Jackson thought he had Simmons. Little miscommunication there leads to a Marion turnover. And an ill-timed mistake there as Murphy will get the ball back up to 1:12 to play in this ball game. Marion needs to stop. Murphy's going to try to work the clock.
They can't give them anything easy here.
Marion's coaches wanted to travel, no call.
Murphy's trying to bleed some time off the clock.
Jaquan Jackson splits defenders.
They're not even looking to shoot.
Putting on a ball handling exhibition here. Both teams in the bonus. And they get Bardot on the whistle with 43.1 seconds to play. And now 4 fouls on Bardot. So 3 Marion starters have 4 fouls. It's a storyline to watch as we come down the stretch.
At the line shooting 1 and 1 for Murphy. Number 14, Jaquan Jackson.
So both teams in the bonus and will shoot the 1 and 1. And it's Jaquan Jackson who's had a nice game.
Unofficially, I've got Murphysboro 15 for 19 from the line tonight. They've shot 6 more free throws than Marion from what I've got.
Jackson has 15. Free throw coming up and good. He's now 6 of 7 at the line, so maybe the wrong guy to foul if you were Marion. But he had the ball in his hands. The 5'7" senior dribbling around all of Marion's defense, working the clock. Chance to put him up 2 possessions, and he does. Big free throw there. That's 17 now for the 5'7" senior.
That's definitely who Coach Murphy wants to have with the ball in his hands.
Marion down 4. Cook with the take and draws a foul, and another big play from Jordan Cook.
Murphy foul number 20.
There's a senior taking charge, trying to keep his team in the game.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Cats, Jordan Cook.
Foul is on Gavin Kuba. His third, and with the clock stopped at 37.7 seconds. A chance here for Cook, and he capitalizes.
This is the man we want at the line as well.
He's put together a nice game, 9 points, just like he had last night. And with Marion down 3, they want to talk it over. Full timeout, Marion. We'll step aside as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The sooner we're able to see a patient after an injury, the better the outcome. What direct access means is that you can seek services for physical therapy without an order from a physician. So you can either call the clinic directly or come into the clinic and schedule an appointment to see one of our physical therapists. We can often avoid either medication use or unnecessary imaging, but we will do a thorough evaluation, and if we find a reason to referral to a specialist or to their primary care provider, we will do so.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Kenya Garner at 618-997-1819.
Wildcats, number 10, Bryson Wilson.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym. We've got a good one on our hands as the Wildcats trail the Red Devils 57-54, and Jordan Cook at the line with the chance to make it a 2-point game out of that Marion timeout. Free throw coming from Cook is good. He's got 10, and Murphy inbounds. And Marion fouls Kuba.
Away from the ball.
Marion foul on number 10, Bryson Wilson.
That was on Wilson. His second.
Checking in
and Kuba,
and for the Wildcats, number 25,
who hasn't hit a free throw in this game and has 4 points.
Shooting 1 and 1 for Murphy.
At the line with a huge free throw coming here, still 1 and 1. Marion with 9 fouls, so we're just still shooting the single bonus. Misses there. Marion with the rebound.
That was a good move by Gus to have them prepared for that. Murphy had a wide open press.
Simmons wide open, up and under's good. Tie game, 57 all, 20 seconds to play.
Let's see if they can get a steal.
Thrilling finish here at Wilson Gym. Murphy gets it across
Don't
half.
want to foul. Don't want to foul the wrong guy.
10 seconds to play. Murphy playing for one. Calvin Clemens, their leading scorer, with the ball. 2 seconds. One, step back, jumper. No good, we're going to overtime. Hunter Simmons' basket with 20 seconds to play tied the game. And we've got extra basketball coming to you here at Wilson Gym. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us. 57 all. We'll be right back with overtime basketball.
At our very core, we're a community bank that invests in our communities.
We're here to serve the customer.
We're not here just for your checking account. We're also going to be here to teach your kids financial soundness. We're also going to be here for your next home and make sure that you're set up correctly.
We've been here since 1906 and we're not going anywhere.
Decisions quickly, locally.
We are very progressive in our thinking, always looking for better ways to serve our customers.
Or either go to your branch or look at our website.
One of our mottos is that we're building better community since 1906.
Everybody wants to look their best, and Supercuts and Marion can help. Marion Unit 2 students and staff get a 20% discount with their student ID or staff ID through May 31st. Take advantage of the everyday low prices, plus all active military gets a 20% discount with ID. Supercuts does more than just haircuts. Ask for the tea tree experience from Paul Mitchell, or color surfaces like full color highlights or gray blending. Facial waxing is also available. Walk-ins are welcome, or for faster service, check in using the online app. Supercuts is located near Walmart and Black Diamond in the strip center between Hibbett and Cricket Wireless. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday 9 to 6, and Sunday noon to 5.
Here's another look at the big basket by Hunter Simmons, who's really having a coming out party here for the Wildcats. Welcome to Marion, Hunter Simmons. His basket has led us to overtime. Now, due to the COVID rules, we still don't have the traditional jump ball where the two teams tip it up at half court. Instead, in overtime, we go to the football-style coin toss. The visitors get to call it. Murphysboro called it correctly. And we'll start with the ball going right to left on your screen. We'll play a 5-minute overtime. The fouls do not reset, and both teams get an additional timeout. So one thing to watch is the foul trouble, as Marion has 4 of their 5 starters with 4 fouls.
It's like they're ready.
Correction, it's a 4-minute overtime. And we'll have a mass break at some point in this. Jaquan Jackson with the ball. Nice game for him. But Murphy has not been able to pull away. Neither team's been able to pull away. And Clemens, who missed the shot as time expires, gives Murphy the lead. Jordan Cook tries to answer back. No good. And this extra session starts with Murphy up 2. Newsom tips it out of bounds to prevent an easy basket for Cornelius Davis. And the Red Devils will inbound under their own basket. 3:10 to play in this first overtime. We could tell early on that these two teams were extremely evenly matched. And that's proven to be the case. Classic shaping up here at Wilson Gym.
Good play by Simmons there.
Simmons, our leading candidate for the Hub Rec Center player of the game, as he's all over the place on both ends of the floor. That rebound leads to a Jackson run out.
Wildcats got to get back.
59 all. Jaquan Jackson the other way. So the two Jacksons go back and forth. 61-59 into inaction. Simmons thought about it. Now to Cook. Cook drives. Offensive foul.
Has no advice play that time. He
offensive foul
clearly had him out of his way.
Jaquan Jackson making all the plays. The senior scoring on one end, taking the charge on the other end. Gives Murphy back the ball up 2. And they sub in 21 Tyreek Feggins Alex Abel, number 10, sits down.
Next time Wildcats score, they're going to have to do a better job of getting back if they want to prevent those easy buckets by Murphysboro.
.2:22 to play here in this extra session. Calvin Clemens swings to Cornelius Davis. Gets a screen from Hale. Now it's back to Jackson. That's who they want the ball in the hands of right now. Davis to Hale, back to Jackson, and he walks.
There's a travel.
Rare mistake there by Jaquan Jackson. Marion gets the ball back down 2. Somebody needs to make a play for Marion. Jackson missed 3. Bardot at the tip.
Play.
Soft-handed tip there by Bardot. Knocks it back at 61. Neither team wants to win this game, as it's still knotted up. Murphy taking their time, no shot clock. Trying to get a good shot. And a 5-second call. Good defense from Ray Bardot. The tip on one end, the defense on the other. Coach Daryl Murphy can't believe it as he sits down. Marion with the chance to take the lead. Newsom in the high post.
No reason to hurry.
Skip to Jackson. To Bardot. Thought about the 3. Backs his man down. Gets to Simmons, who made the big play at the end of regulation. Oh, they had him on the cut but couldn't find him. Under a minute to go into the first overtime. Simmons, shot fake to the rim. It scores!
Nice play.
Have yourself a game, Hunter Simmons.
Once again, there was nobody that can slow it down.
Murphysboro timeout. They want to talk it over. 35 seconds to play in overtime. They'll take a full timeout. Murphy with the ball down 2 at 63-61 Marion. This is Marion Wildcat basketball in overtime on the Watermark scoreboard. We'll be right back.
With a First Mid debit card, you have a trusted friend. Take it with you wherever you go, like your best pal. When you need some space, leave it at home and pay with Mobile Wallet. Find your debit card is missing? Just turn your card off with Card Valet until you're reunited. You can also set spending limits and get alerts on your phone, so your card won't go shopping without you. With First Mid, you and your debit card will have the perfect friendship every step along the way. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Do you feel like your business is sinking in accounting and payroll work? Are business taxes and confusing technology dragging you down? Call the experts at Kemper CPA Group. We'll answer your questions and give you the tools to keep your business afloat.
Welcome back here live at Wilson Gym in overtime. Marion has taken a 63-61 lead and led to a Murphysboro timeout with 30 seconds to play. A stop here might just do it for the Wildcats. We'll see if Murphy tries to tie it or take the lead with a 3. Handed to Clemens, their leading scorer, fresh off 26 last night. Missed the shot at the end of regulation, but they'll play their chances with him as he drives to the basket and draws a foul. Big free throws coming from Calvin Clemens.
Marion foul on number 13, Rajon Bardot, his 5th.
That's Bardot's 5th. There's
checking in for the Wildcats.
Several Wildcats in foul trouble. It was inevitable one of them was going to go. Hate to see Bardo leave the game at this point.
So Wilson replaces him as Marion has Jackson, Simmons, Newsom, Cook, and Wilson as Calvin Clemens lines up for a left-handed free throw. No good. Big miss there.
Wildcats need to box out here.
Wild finish here at Wilson Gym.
Can't give up this rebound if there is one.
Clemens makes the second. And another Murphy timeout. The Red Devils trail the Wildcats 63-62 with 9.7 seconds to play. Don't go anywhere. Don't want to miss this finish. We'll be right back.
Major support for this and other Swinford Media Productions is provided by the owners of Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and their family of businesses.
On top of the hill in Marion Wildcats territory stands the newest branch of Murphysboro State Bank and Trust Company. If you're looking for experienced loan officers and user-friendly online applications, look to Murphysboro State Bank. Visit us at murphywall.com for details on our USDA rural housing, FHA home loans, and VA home loans. Conventional fixed-rate mortgage and in-house loans are also available. We're here to help you make your next move.
Visit murphywall.com. Murphysboro State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Marion with the ball, length of floor to go, nursing a 1-point lead. The quarterback, Simmons, throws ahead to a receiver, Newsom, and we'll see those two linking up on the football field in a few weeks.
It was an incomplete pass, but at least it wasn't an interception. Matter of fact, they called pass interference there.
Those two will get to know each other well on the football field, already working on their chemistry with the game on the line.
These are big for Newsom right here. See if the junior can hit these clutch free throws.
First one runs off.
Checking into the Murphy
8.3 seconds left. It's a lot of time.
Into the Wildcat lineup, number 10, Bryson Wilson.
Nolly out, Wilson in for Marion.
Another timeout.
Another timeout as they try to ice the shooter. And Murphy will talk about their end of the game situation with 8.3 seconds to play. Murphysboro still has 2 more timeouts as well, so they'll have plenty of time to talk it over. We'll go ahead and stay here during this one. It's a full timeout for the Red Devils and their coach, Daryl Murphy. And just to recap this one, Marion led 30-27 at the half, but fell behind in the third quarter where the Red Devils outscored them to take a 44-37 lead into the fourth. Murphy led for much of the fourth, but a late Marion rally and a huge basket from Hunter Simmons tied the game in regulation. And then Simmons came up big again here in overtime to give Marion the lead. Murphysboro missed a free throw just now with a chance to tie it. They made 1 of 2 from Calvin Clemens, and that's where we said it's 63-62 with Vincent Newsom coming out to shoot 1 free throw after this timeout. Needs to make it to keep it a 2-point game and force the Red Devils to tie it with a 2 or win it with a 3. If he misses this, Murphy could win it with any points.
Vincent Newsom with 1 shot.
Marion's got to get back.
Newsom misses.
Thought Jackson was going to get the
Murphysboro with the rebound. Clemens running with it. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, Hunter Simmons. Marion wins. Marion wins 63-62, an exciting finish here in non-conference action. The Wildcats revenge a loss to the Red Devils from a year ago and defend their home court. Hunter Simmons with the big finish to this one. There's a little hint at who our Hub Rec Center player of the game might be in our post-game show. Stay with us.
Wildcat Gameday is a production of the Swinford Media Group. Don't miss our weekly newscast, the Marion Star Live. Along with our other popular digital segments like Turning Back Time on our social media channels. And if you act now, you will receive 13 months of our weekly print publications, the Marion Star, the Heron Independent, and the Carterville Courier for just $45. Print subscribers can also receive our daily email updates, packed with the latest news, sports, obituaries, and inside information from the Swinford Media Group at no extra cost. Subscribe online at swinfordpublications.com.
At Farmers State Bank, we prioritize not only
our customers, but the communities that we live in. During this very difficult time,
We value your unwavering trust and loyalty in being your bank.
Supporting and serving local businesses, familiar faces, friends and family.
Each and every day is a large portion of our job.
Farmers State Bank stands community strong. As your bank, we are committed to bringing you
Support, success, and strength during this time.
Because we are
and always will be
here for you.
at Farmers State Bank.
No one
serves you better.
At Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
May God bless you.
may God bless all of you.
It's time to name the Hub Recreation Center's Player of the Game. If you want to improve your game, visit the Hub Recreation Center.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym, where the Marion Wildcats just defeated the Murphysboro Red Devils 63-62 in overtime. One of the better games we've seen in a long time, as these two teams went back and forth throughout the game. Marion jumped out to an early 9-2 lead. Then Murphysboro pulled ahead 12-9, and then it was tied at 12 after one. Marion led 30-27 at the half, and the Red Devils then pulled ahead 44-37 after three. But neither team could really close it out down the stretch. Both teams made plays when it mattered, and the biggest play for Marion down the stretch was a Hunter Simmons up and under basket to tie it at 57 with about 20 seconds to play in regulation. That sent it to overtime. We played 4 extra minutes, and Marion hung on for a 63-62 lead. The winning points came again from Hunter Simmons, who really had a coming out party during this one. He led Marion in scoring down the stretch. He had 17 points to lead the Wildcats, and his best game in a Marion uniform, and that's why he's an easy choice for our Hub Recreation Center Player of the Game. We knew he could play football when he first came to Marion. We knew that he would help this basketball team, at least with rebounding and setting screens, but he's really been a pleasant surprise here in the early going, and this is more offense than I expected out of him. He was a 5th option on last year's talented Mount Vernon team, where he played sparingly. But congrats to Hunter Simmons, our Hub Recreation Center Player of the Game.
Yeah, he had to be frustrated after last night's game playing against Mount Vernon and Wildcats getting beaten so badly. You know that he really wanted that game last night, but instead of sulking, he came out here a little early on in the game. He took a little bit for him to get going, but once he did, he was all the difference for the Wildcats in the second half.
Unofficially, I'm going to say he might have had a double-double. We don't have the rebounding totals here in front of us, but he was a force on the boards all night long, forced Murphysboro to play their big guy, Kenneth Hale, a lot more to try to match up with him. He had a key length of the floor pass to Newsome when Marion needed to get the ball in with about 8 seconds to go in overtime. A guy that's mainly known for his football ability, won this game on the basketball court, one of just 2 seniors, and he's been known as a Mount Vernon transfer since he first got to town, but I think we can officially claim him as a Wildcat after that big performance here today. We're going to wrap up with some more stats. We're going to step aside first. We're going to tally our stats and bring you our post-game Inside the Numbers by Kemper CPA Group, and hopefully post-game reaction from the coaches right after this.
When you're shopping for a new or used vehicle at Watermark, you'll notice the Warranty Forever sticker on the windshield. Here's what that actually means. The powertrain on the vehicle is covered for unlimited mileage and unlimited time. That's the engine and transmission. There's no cost to you. It covers 100% parts and 100% labor. That means when you purchase a vehicle from Watermark, you have coverage for as long as you own the vehicle. So when you think of Watermark, think of Warranty Forever and true peace of mind.
Welcome back here at Wilson Gym, where people are clearing out after a 63-62 overtime win for the Marion Wildcats over the Murphysboro Red Devils. We're going to go into our stats brought to you by Kemper CPA Group LLP. The Wildcats, again, were led by Hunter Simmons. He was scoreless in the first quarter but came alive with 4 points in the second quarter and 2 points in the third quarter. He then had a huge fourth quarter down the stretch when it mattered the most with 9 points and then a key bucket in overtime to lead Marion with 17. And like I said moments ago, he was our Hub Recreation Center player of the game. Trevor Jackson battled through a high ankle sprain and finished with 16. Marion put 4 in double figures with Jordan Cook and Ray Bardot both chipping in 10. Vincent Newsome not far behind with 7. Evan Nolly added 2 off the bench. Bryson Wilson contributed down the stretch with his defense and energy, but did not score. The Red Devils were led in scoring by senior Calvin Clemens. We knew he could score after 26 last night against Harrisburg. He had 20 here today. Jaquan Jackson added 18. Cornelius Davis added 9. Tyreek Feggins had 5. Gavin Kuba and Kenneth Hale both chipped in 4. Now we're going to go ahead and send it to the third member of our team, Rachel Stroud, who has Marion Associate Head Coach and Dean of Students Daryl Wimberly for his post-game reactions. Rachel?
All right, Coach, it was an exciting way to end the game.
Oh,
Give us a little insight into the last half.
Yeah. First off, like I said, Trevor, I told you he's tough. It helps for him to be able to get back and play. Some of our shots we didn't hit in the first half. I think we did lay down and hit. I think our defense got a little better. Murphysboro's quick. That's hard to defend a team like that that's pretty quick. But our kids never gave up. We got down by 8, I think even 10 at one point. Our kids fought back in the fourth quarter, sent it into overtime, and we just finished it off. That was awesome by our team.
You've got a fantastic group of fighters out there that were willing to leave it all on the court tonight. What was said in the huddle going into that extra quarter tonight?
First off, Coach Gillespie called them out. Said, guys, these are your parents in the stands. This is your team. Let's go take care of it. You got to lay it on the line. We did one stop at a time. Everything was one stop at a time. On defense, one stop at a time. Offense wasn't really the problem. We could have made some shots, but it's getting stops on defense is what we focused on.
Well, stopped them on defense, you did.
Yeah.
What was the experience like sitting on the bench with that team and those last couple points that we scored tonight? You kind of thought we might keep that W.
Sure, yeah. I think the first thing is going to the hole and just finishing, okay? And I know that like Hunter Simmons, I think he's strong with the ball. I think when you have Ray, those guys, Ray fouled out, so we had somebody else had to step up, and that's what I thought we'd do, have somebody else just go to the hole and just focus and make the basket. Vince hitting that free throw, helped a lot, so. Yeah, so.
Your team was strong from the free throw line tonight, from the key. You had some awesome three-pointers in the second half and in the first half.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. First half, like I said, the three wasn't falling as much for us. We were getting good looks, and just they didn't fall. Those are the shots that we normally do hit. We just had to keep playing. So.
Well, thank you. We're excited to see the Wildcats back in action against Caro on Thursday,
Thursday.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's when we'll see you again.
Yes, we will. Yes,
well,
ma'am.
thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel and Wimbo. Great stuff. Well, that will do it for this production of the Marion Stars production of Marion Wildcat Athletics. Thank you to our title sponsors, John A. Logan College and Watermark Auto Group, for their support, along with our other sponsors for allowing us to bring you this live action. And this was one of the more exciting ones we've had. So thank you so much to everyone for making it possible. And congrats to the Wildcats for pulling out the win. Until we're back here in Wilson Gym Monday night for some Lady Wildcat basketball and a full week of action here at Wilson Gym, I'm Riley Swinford. For Bill Swinford, Ross Swinford, and Rachel Stroud, thank you so much for watching, and good night from Wilson Gym.
Thank you for watching Swinford Media Group's production of Live Marion High School Athletics. This live stream is brought to you by John A. Logan College, Watermark Auto Group, with additional support provided by SIH, Black Diamond Harley Davidson, Farmers State Bank, Supercuts. Other partners include First Mid Bank and Trust, Kenya Gardner State Farm Insurance, Legence Bank, The Hub Recreation Center, Kemper CPA Group LLC, Marion Plumbing LLC, First Southern Bank, Murphy Wall State Bank, Arcadia Wealth Management, Mr. B's Landscaping, and the Marion Star.
The proceeding has been a production of the Marion Star Live. The material may not be reproduced, distributed, transmitted, or otherwise used without the prior written consent of Swinford Publications, LLC.